Hello, my name is Laura Alameri, and I'd like to take a couple of minutes to go over how to analyze a deal. And this is a kind of simplified example just to give you an idea of what it involves. And like I said in my blog post, then you can organize it in a manner or a spreadsheet, for example, with built-in formulas to automate this type of calculation. Now, the asking price, this is what the seller wants. To me, it's just the indicative of where he's falling, if he's kind of being reasonable with what I think I want to offer with the property, or if it's just off to a too high of a value where I feel like I will have to have a little more of a struggle to get him down to understand why I'm offering a certain price. So that's what I determine the asking price. So it's not really going to affect what I'm going to actually offer on the property. This gives me an idea what the seller is coming from. Now look at the comps in the area. Like I said, I run a CMA, comparative market analysis, and you're going to have two different values. One is the quick sell that you're looking at and the high wholesale. So when you look at the CMA and you look at the properties that have sold over the last 6 months, you're going to have different values. Some are going to be really high, so you're going to reject those because those are probably really nice property or retail type properties that are probably not very good for you if you're trying to wholesale to take in consideration. And the very low value could be foreclosures or short sales that have sold as distressed properties, and therefore they're kind of skewing the values away from what you want to consider. The quick sale is property that have sold probably in 60 days or less, and the high wholesale is probably have gravitated more in 60 days or more. It seems to have, so the value seems to have fallen between these two, most of the sales over the last 6 months. So you're going to take the quick sale and the high wholesale, and you're going to average these out. So you divide it by 2 times 70%. So in this example, it will give you 74,900. Now, if you estimated some cost involved as far as repairs, take the $15,000 and you subtract from that. So your offer will be 59.9. Now, as you said, asking prices, if the seller wants 79.9 and you come up with 74.9, well, that's pretty close. And so then what you want to take in consideration is the neighborhood. So if it's a really nice house like the ones in the picture in a very decent neighborhood, then you might even offer closer to 79.9 if you have to. Now, if it's a neighborhood where there are a lot of board ups or there's a lot of things going on that are not really positive, even 74.9 might be on the high end of things, so you probably would offer in the 60s. Now, obviously, if the asking price was higher than 79.9 from the seller's end, you will have to do some negotiations there. But as I say, 79.9, 74.9, you're pretty close on getting this to be a very good deal for all the parties involved. Now, on this example, if you use our people's money, like transactional funding, then your profit potential here is about 18,000. So what I'm basing this on is if I sell the property close to quick sale value, which it should have no problem if you've done your study properly on the CMA, it's still going to give you $18,000, so that's a really good deal. And by the way, I do have resources for transactional funding and funding sources, so make sure you read through my blog post. And don't forget to also attend my webinar on different strategies I have on finding properties, negotiation, finding buyers, analyzing deals, and so forth. So I have a lot of information available through online workshops. But I just wanted to kind of give you an idea here on how to analyze a deal and kind of take away the mystery behind it. And the concept is pretty simple. You just have to know how to find the comps, how to run the comps, what you're looking for in the comps, and then you know that you should not offer more than 70% of that. So that's why I call this, by the way, the rule of 70. So thank you for spending a few minutes with me, and hope to see you in one of my webinars.